I'm disgusted that we're here today to talk about drug price increases. No one here today has seen the look on a mother's face when she realizes that she can't afford to buy her child's medication. I have.
The Georgia Congressman, Earl Carter, speaking at that hearing on soaring drug prices earlier today. Martin Shkreli, as you may know by now, the key witness, former pharmaceutical company CEO who generated national attention, raising the price of a life-saving pill to $750. Now, he took the fifth today, and he was there smirking and laughing, I guess, throughout the hearing. And Congressman Carter's kind enough to join us now. The question people are asking, I guess, after all of this, and yeah, the guy's been tweeting, and there's more, by the way, online, which I'll tell you about in a second. But what was the point of today? What was accomplished other than just, getting attention to the issue, or as some more cynical people would say, grandstanding in Congress? What was the point?
Well, I think the point was to bring to light the fact that there are holes in the system and that the system needs to be reviewed. And particularly we in Congress need to do a better job of, first of all, making sure that the FDA is doing their work and making sure that they're doing their part. Secondly, to increase competition among suppliers. And thirdly, that we have transparency. We need to make sure that we have transparency within our healthcare system.
On Twitter, this guy responded afterwards, as I'm sure you know, our tweet of the day, that he said it's hard to accept these imbeciles represent the people in our government. So I won't ask you, Congressman, if you think you're an imbecile, but,
I appreciate that.
Right. So we're going to let that question go for today.
Don't ask my wife either, please.
Right. We want to see what she'd have to say. The other thing, he comes out after this just came in, by the way, and he put something else online, and it's hard to kind of follow, but he's basically saying, what do you want us to do? Drop the price of our drugs because then we wouldn't be able to do the research. There's a quote online that I'm reading. We would have to stop doing our research too. Which does he want, referring to a member of Congress? Big Fortune 500 companies to pay less money, or does he want life-saving drugs? I believe that he, in this particular quote, I think, is Congressman Elijah Cummings, and the two of them had not exactly a back and forth because Shkreli wasn't speaking, but I guess his point is, hey, listen, if we want to do our research, we've got to charge more for the drugs, and you say?
And that would be fine if, indeed, they were putting the profits back into research. But Turing was putting less than 5% of their profits back into research. Okay. Most drug companies put at least 20% back in. Let's face it, this guy and Shkreli and Turing were exploiting the market. They were price gouging.
So what changes can you make as a Congress, specific changes, whether they're laws, regulations, what can we expect?
Well, first of all, we can work on the backlog from the FDA. There are about 3,800 applications right now. That needs to be worked on. We can increase competition. Increasing competition in the free market always helps. And second and thirdly, we need transparency. We need transparency of the PBMs, the pharmacy benefit managers, to make sure that they're doing things correctly as well.
Just another day on Capitol Hill. Congressman Carter, I'm safely pointing out now, as I've interviewed you for the last few minutes, not an imbecile. Thank you, sir, for coming on.
Thank you very much. Thank y'all.